Still on justice for Møhbad, my people, make una come out make una come hear from SamLarry as he finally breaks silence on what kpai Møhbad. My people, story dey ground you're about to hear what you have not heard before. This is so deep. Coroner inquest, it don't scatter like make I no take much of una time, make una come make follow watch am together. But before then, I still remember una humble girl Rèvèàl. I mean, they bring una latest of all legit info. If you never subscribe to this channel, I use God beg una make una dey help us dey subscribe. Hit on the notification bell so they go notify you anytime we drop latest ogbonge tori like this. Let's go there, guys.
Well, the key takeaways from today's proceedings is that we now know through the testimony of the independent pathologist who carried out the second autopsy that there were certain tests that ought to be carried out, which was not covered in the first autopsy, which now reveals some other findings. And the most important takeaway that the probable cause of death may be the reaction to the injection administered on the deceased, that is dead. And this line of testimony was further corroborated by the medical doctor who attended to the deceased at the second facility, who also confirmed the death. Further takeaway from today's proceeding is that there was no love lost between the deceased and the wife. They were constantly correlated. The driver who drove them all through the process confirmed constant disagreements like cat and dog between husband and wife, leading to the wife calling all kinds of abuses on the deceased. We also confirmed today that the deceased sustained injuries by knocking his hand on the door in an attempt to, and that led to a loss of blood within covering a period of almost about 15 hours. That he was not immediately taken to the hospital, and that may have also precipitated his death. The other revelation that also came out clearly today is that that arising from the disagreement between him and SamLarry over complaints that SamLarry hired him for a performance in Dubai and allegedly paid $2 million, and that SamLarry also confirmed that at an incident you walk up to Møhbad and said, "Except you give me my $2 million, I'm allow you to live here." In my view, that is a subtle threat. And also, that subsequent to that development, the deceased Møhbad lodged a complaint with the force headquarters, and that SamLarry was invited, and he missed it. He also said he also wrote the counter petition. But what is clear is that all was not lost, all was not well for both of them, contrary to the testimony of SamLarry. So we are beginning to see clearly that the health situation of late Møhbad was not properly managed before his death, and all those around him have prescriptions to answer, including the wife, as to their role in orchestrating the death of the deceased, and whether the alleged threats of SamLarry contributed to his death, direct or indirect, it's a matter of conjecture. what, how the coroner then decides to see that case, and how far it works on the emotional state of health of the deceased. Above all, we had testimony from 4 witnesses today. The independent pathologist who is here to be cross-examined, the driver, and then the SamLarry himself, and then the doctor who attended to him at the second facility. We are now beginning to see clearly that, and we also know that he didn't die as a result of drug abuse. I think that clarification came out clearly in the testimony of the pathologist who conducted the second autopsy. And all through the proceedings, we must commend the composure of the coroner, the patience of the coroner, who listened to and even gave the audience opportunity to ask questions. So I think my advice to the rank and file is that let us trust the process and believe that at the end of the day, justice will be served and delivered.
I wanted to confirm. Someone said that the still want to be played Is it true? Because I didn't get that.
The pathologist relied on a lot of materials, including the first autopsy carried out and some other circumstances and information are made available to him. He said it may appear that the cause of death may appear indeterminable, but we should look in the direction of the reaction also sustained by the deceased as a result of the injection applied on him. And the takeaway for everybody today is that deal with what? Deal with trespass.
Pathologist, that is àwọn tó ṣe autopsy second one, and the doctor also wọ́n sọ ti òtítọ́ tiwọn náà, which we all believe. Then secondly, ṣe pathologist ní náà sọ pé ìgbà tí ìtàkọ́kọ́ fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ tán fi sọ pé inconclusive, ó ní wọ́n kàn ní kó ṣe test lórí paternal fluid, that is lórí oúnjẹ or something like that. Only but in his own, ó lóun go extra mile more than that to prove his own test. At the end of the day, ó bá lọ́wọ́ bá bọ̀ náà, ó ní pé nǹkan tóun rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé number one, náà complain pé òkú yẹn ti wọlẹ̀, pé body ti decay. But notwithstanding, ó jẹ́ ká tún mọ̀ pé náà òun tún ṣe débi pé wá jẹ́ ká understand pé nǹkan tóun kàn rí ní nǹkan tó pa Møhbads jù ni pé injection. Ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ òun ò lè sọ pé this so injection. So ó jẹ́ ká clarify bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ìyẹn ní ibi tí injection ó pé ríṣiríṣi bó ṣe sọ. Ó lè sọ pé Panadol or bóyá injection kan ti wà earlier on according to him. Ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Then pathology doctor, SamLarry too was interviewed on ayélujára. He was not present physically, but òun náà wọ́n béèrè question títí ẹ̀. Àwọn lawyer cross examinations ẹ̀ wọ́n fún wa ní opportunity láti béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, which he did. Ó wà lọ́wọ́ court. Likely the third doctor, that's the pathology, he said it quite alright that Møhbads was brought in dead to the hospital. Wọ́n dẹ̀ béèrè pé like how, ó wá sọ fún wọn pé ó ní ó ti wọ 3 stages ó ti wọ yẹn òkú ti kú pátápátá. Ó dẹ̀ sọ, ó jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé òun ní àwọn hospital wọn ní fídíò kan tí wọ́n ṣe gbé Møhbads wọnú hospital àwọn. Ó dẹ̀ believe kó máa ti present ẹ̀ fún court tó yẹ pé ti fún any other cross-examination. And we are also given an opportunity to ask him our own question, which he did. Ó dá wa lóhùn dáadáa. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí with the òtítọ́ tó ń sọ, gbogbo nǹkan tó everybody wọ́n sọ lẹ́yìn, ó jẹ́ ká fìdí múlẹ̀ pé òtítọ́ ó máa yọ jáde. There's going to be justice. The justice in the sense that now ni pé SamLarry wá sọ fún wa pé tá bá fẹ́ get justice, àwọn tó wà pẹ̀lú Møhbads 24 hours 12 hours títí the last minute ó lóun nìkan dìmú, which according to the doctors doctor náà òun ṣe spirit, òun ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tó kú, but wọ́n ṣe gbé wá fún àwọn rí pé ó ti kú, but circumstances tó lead ẹ̀ náà wọ́n sọ pé àwọn tó tún wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ náà làwọn náà tún lè béèrè pé okay how come because wọ́n kàn sọ pé ó kàn suddenly ó slump ó kú so but nǹkan táwọn rí ń bẹ̀ doctor jẹ́ kan understand pé ó lè jẹ́ administer of drug or any other things but in my own perspective now ni pé tèmi rí ni pé doctor ti sọ tiwọn everybody ti sọ ti tiwọn àwa eyewitnesses mo tún béèrè personally by me I asked the doctor the driver driver náà tún wá yẹn náà sọ títí ẹ náà òun wá sọ ó ní pé Møhbads àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ wọ́n jà ọkùnrin ẹ̀gbọ́n ò gbọ́ Yorùbá gbẹ̀tọ́ ó gbọ́ olórí burúkú olòṣì tíyàwó bú ọkọ olórí ìgbà tí Møhbads dẹ̀ bọ́ sílẹ̀ olórí sọ pé Møhbads má bá ìyàwó ẹ̀ jà driver jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé iwájú ilé Møhbads ló ń sùn sí mọ́jú because ilẹ̀ ti ṣú nígbà táwọn máa débẹ̀ èmi wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé nígbà tó ẹ̀ ń lọ yẹn ṣé ẹ stop over ní Yaba Èbúté Mẹ́ta bridge because according to what we heard a gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní ẹ dúró ẹ wọ́n jà ń bẹ̀ even Møhbads was trying to make attempt to throw baby in the lagoon and the driver said nothing like that but according to the driver òun kan sọ pé Wùnmí provoke Møhbads débi pé ó possible tán bá délé kan jà but òun wá sọ fún pé má jà o Mr. Man please take it easy ó ní ọjọ́ kejì gan ni Wùnmí tán sanwó glass ó lè jẹ́ ká understand pé Møhbads fọwọ́ gún glass lóòótọ́ pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ so pé òun dẹ̀ ní káwọn yà lọ hospital gbogbo wọn sọ so therefore kan táwa rí ní court arígbọ́ lè ní nìyẹn o so bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn my dear people of Nigeria o àtẹ̀yìntẹ̀ wà ní diaspora o so a ní ríro eléyìí o Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ bá wa tún Nàìjíríà ṣe o so we want to be very transparent thank to the Nigerian justice àwọn ará kóòtù náà àwọn adúpẹ́ o wọ́n fún Àjọkẹ́ là ń jẹ́ Alájà Àjọkẹ́ so wọ́n fún wa ní opportunity láti béèrè series of questions which we did and tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni níwà violence ní disrupt wọ́n fún wa ní ikú títì we have right to speak to talk and which the honourable court did to us so bóyá jẹ́ nìyẹn.
lórí pé à ń wá ìdájọ́ òdodo fún ọ̀dọ́mọdékùnrin tó jẹ́ pé tọwọ́ àwọn amòòkùnṣìkà jáde láyé àti fún ìyípadà orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wa bó ti ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀dọ́ mo wá sọ wípé ká máa lu adájọ́ tí Èṣótóbi lọ́gọ̀ ẹnu torí ó gbìyànjú gẹ́gẹ́ bí oníṣẹ́ tó sì jẹ́ pé ó ń ṣe bó ṣe yẹ àti bó ṣe tọ́ lónìí a tún rí ìfarajìn arábìnrin yìí bí ó ti ṣe farabalẹ̀ láti mú kí gbogbo àwọn ẹlẹ́rìí kí wọ́n lè wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ẹni tó ṣe àyẹ̀wò ti aládàáni èyí tó jẹ́ pé ìdílé àti gbogbo àwọn olùfẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe àti dókítà àti dírẹ́bà ọkọ̀ gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n wá tó sì jẹ́ pé wọ́n gbé ẹ̀rí wọn kalẹ̀ kódà ní ojú ìkànnì àrí náà ti SamLarry ẹni tí a mọ̀ Samson Elétu tá a mọ̀ sí SamLarry tóun náà wá tó sì wí tiẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n sábà ní ká mú un ní kúkúrú gẹ́gẹ́ bí agbẹjọ́rò àgbà dókítà Wahab Shittu bó ṣe sọ ó ní mẹ́ta ní ìdájọ́ ó ní ìdájọ́ ènìyàn ìdájọ́ inú ilé kóòtù àti ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run wípé ẹni tó bá ti wá wu kó wá kó mọ̀ wípé bá a bá bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ìdájọ́ ìkíní àti ìkejì a lè bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ìyẹn ò jẹ́ àkójọpọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tí a rí lónìí ni ẹ ṣé.